How's the audio? One person who's here. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Is it tremendous? Do you believe it? We believe it, Bear. It's the best. Okay, good talk. I can't see the chat. Say words in chat. Do it. I just have a little bit of time. There we go. What's up, Joe Hanan? What's up, Drew Stanek? Hey, can you hear me? How's the signals quality? Jason Schmidt. Dustin Wright. Smart ass. What's up, everybody? Drew, thank you. 5x5. Appreciate that. And now the chat's going by 100 miles an hour. YouTube and their infinite wisdom keeps jacking with how they allow you to do live streams from mobile devices. And so you can no longer do it in landscape mode. It has to be in portrait mode, vertical like this. And then, what's up, Whip? And now they shrunk the size of the text from where you could read it, where it was maybe this big on the screen, to it's now this big on the screen. It's like a 0.4 point font. So I'm at the Refuge HQ today, hanging out, doing some product development, and let's be honest, eating a platter of Chick-fil-A nuggets. You know, Jesus chicken.
Jesus chicken.
That shit is so good.
So fire, dude.
I want to give a super quick shout out to two people that I didn't know existed before a half an hour ago. One of our patrons posted on Patreon earlier today. Hey, Bear, they were talking about you on the SGT report, Sierra Gulf Tango report on Rumble. And they had a guest on named Brad Peters. And the host of the SGT or Sergeant report, I don't know what they call it, said, hey, if you could give somebody like 5 tips to like start with preparedness, what would you recommend? And Brad, the guest, was like, I would go watch Bear Independent. I was like, solid, man. So thank you. I thank you, Brad Peters, who I know nothing about, but apparently you watch the show, and I appreciate you, bro. Jessica had Chick-fil-A for lunch. Good job. Waffle fries for the win? Question mark. No, because it's all about that protein. Protein. So we're just chilling at the Refuge HQ. If you guys have questions, if you have some Qs, I might be able to give you an A. But put the Qs in all caps. That will increase the likelihood that I will see them. Thank you, Kyle. I'd rather watch Bear Independent too. That's funny. Appreciate you, man. Julie Winston, I freaking love you back. Hugs from Oklahoma. Oh, there you go. Snuggle right in, Julie. And WA Prepper. What's up, brother? Yeah. You matter. Those are the I freaking love that guy too. Those are the best posts from NWA Prepper. We're gonna be seeing him soon. When are the Oklahoma training dates coming out? They're out right now. They are in the store at Refuge Training right now. We have a basic stop, the bleed course. It's a bleeding prevention course. We have that course. We have a certified CPR and AED course. We have Responder 1, Responder 2, and the Essential Responder, which includes Responder 1, 2, and 3, all in the store. Somebody says, Shalom, Alex. Is Alex be up in this bitch? Mark R. I don't see. Hey, what's up? Shalom, brother. Jordan Dawson. Cat or soft TQ? Great question. It depends, right? So it's all about form factor. If you have very low reps and sets, because they're about the same price and they do the exact same thing. If you have very low reps and sets, a cat is going to work better for you because it's more intuitive. However, a cat is larger than a soft T. This is my personal soft T that I just pulled out of my pocket. But you have to train. You have to train with either of them, but you have to train more with the soft T because the inner band right here is significantly thicker. And as you turn that windlass, the inner band has a tendency to bunch up. So you can get about 3 turns with the windlass on the soft T, which means you really got to crank the strap down before you start turning. With the cat, you have fewer of those problems. So a cat is more intuitive, but a soft T is a smaller form factor. When I'm doing no House of Lamar, Pecola, Oklahoma, not that far of a drive from Central Arkansas. You're talking like a couple of hours, man. Come see us. When I'm doing tactical stuff, I run cats. Okay, I got more room on my kit. When I'm doing dad stuff, like I'm wearing my super awesome dad shorts today, my khaki dad shorts, soft T in the pocket. So, yeah, House of Lamar, just come see us, bro. Just come see us. Make the drive. Stay in beautiful Fort Smith. You know, they got everything from Hilton's to public camping grounds out there. You know, you could shoot a deer in the face and eat it over a fire, or you could get DoorDash. Hey, it's up to you. You can get some Jesus chicken, a couple of good barbecue places, a decent sushi place, a couple of really good steakhouses. Stonehouse Chappie Crossing, highly recommended. The 60-ounce bone-in cowboy ribeye. Not that I would know anything about that. Um, House of Lamar is good people. I believe Giles if he knows. What's up, David Hosfeld? Thanks for the content, Barry. Much love for my tribe viewers. Hey, everybody say thanks, David.
Thanks, David! Man, David.
There you go. Back from my tribe to yours. Another interesting thing would be like, do you have any questions for anybody specifically on the refuge team? Since we're here right now, I've got most of them here. Not all of them, but most of them are here. Any more thought on Bearfac upgrade trade donate promo? Yeah, so we've been thinking about that, Hillbilly Homesteader. I'll have more information for you later in the year regarding that. Sushi isn't the same anymore. I love shrimp tempura. Yeah, you know, but then you figure out that like that's not food, and now it just kind of turns my stomach, you know?
Yep.
I heard a dirty rumor that Refuge is coming out with their own trauma shears. Timothy Hansen, you heard correct. We've sunk I don't know how many tens of thousands of dollars into R&D thus far on some freaking shears. And time. Oh yeah, that's just forget the opportunity cost. I'm just talking like straight R&D costs. But yes, we are. It is our goal to be the first company on the face of the planet that produces affordable, excellent trauma shears here in the United States of America. We need a class in Bristol, Virginia, Tennessee. Well, Fast Fuzzy, first of all, thanks for the $2. Second of all, if you have enough people to do a private class, you could email sales@Refuge Training and we'll consider it. Otherwise, until at least October, all of our classes are going to be held in Pensacola, Oklahoma. No, my shorts are not included in the IFAC, although some of you weirdos would pay enough money for me to actually sell you my shorts. Really donate the money to Caleb House. It'd be freaking weird, but I'd probably do it. What's up, Brett? I mean, for $1,000 to Caleb House, I'd give you these shorts. I don't care. What do you think, Liberty? Does that make sense? Liberty is nodding her head. I have at least 3 pairs of these shorts. So that's like a quick 3K for Caleb House. ETA on the pre-order Origin Refu kits. Isaac, that's a great question. Hold on. Let's stand up. Let's stand up. We're traveling. Hey, stand on the top step. That's it. There you go.
It's okay. We have an Oxford.
Do you even OSHA violation? Bruh. Okay, so real quick. These right here are packed inners for the Origin kit right here, packed inners. And these right here are all the sewn, that's a trash can. Don't look at the trash can. These are all the sewn outers right here for the Origin FAC. So let me snag one of those, not out of the trash can. But the trash can is filled with Chick-fil-A, so I suppose it's acceptable. Sewn outers right here and packed inners right there. And we are as you can see, in the final stages of getting that first batch of orders out. So it's coming. What do you think, Tato? What do you think?
What are we talking about?
Like fulfillment time on the Origin kits?
Oh, super quick.
Super quick? Like it's coming?
It's coming.
What are you, like doing customer service or something?
Yeah, actually.
Are you the guy when I get on there and I'm like chat with a live person? You're the live person.
Okay.
That's good. You have a pulse?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he's alive. Awesome. So, Isaac Barrett, you're welcome. Outstanding. You are outstanding. You are make for best customer for make not die in woods with Origin kit. What are your thoughts on seed oils and foods that are cooked with them? Now, mind you, I just plowed half a tray of Jesus nuggets. Generally, I don't really cook with them. I do use olive oil occasionally, but most of the time it's butter, or beef fat, tallow. Any plans to expand to Ohio? Not lately, John Rambo. By the way, great job in those movies. They Drew First Blood. We've done some classes in Ohio previously, and it's just unsustainable to keep the training team on the road all of the time. And we love those people, and we don't want them to die, and we don't want them to be so overworked that they want to die. What's up, Sanctified Supply Co? Hey, recognize this shirt? Yeah, Sanctified Supply Co. What's up? Recognize this hat? Sanctified. Look at that. Sanctified right there. So it's just not sustainable to keep a training team on the road 24/7, 365. So we're bringing the people we love home for like half a year or so. And we're going to work out of Oklahoma for the next half a year or so. Sean Penrod, thank you for the $20. And you're welcome for all the products. I got the CPR AED training for work. Awesome, Fast Fuzzy. Awesome. No problem, John Rambo. Bear, you up for a motorcycle rally in Hinton, Oklahoma this weekend? Probably not, dude. I'm going to read the Bible with the people that I love this weekend and then probably butcher a steer. No, he's a bull. He's intact. Probably butcher a bull on Sunday. We'll see. We'll see. Where can I get some 100% cotton camouflage fabric because I don't like spandex in my I don't know. Does anybody know where to get cotton camo underwear from? Origin has cotton camo underwear? Origin has cotton. I think so. Tato is 100% serious. He's like, Origin. I mean, you could work instead, but it's okay. Origin. Camouflage underwear? For when there's no more pants. You saw that video, didn't you? What do you think of Great American Redoubt in Idaho? Very pro-gun and pro-Trump. I think it's one of a handful of good places to strategically relocate to. How dare you assume the bull's gender? Well, see, we live in Oklahoma and we read the Bible, so we don't buy into any of that horse shit. Male and female, he created them. They, them. Shit, I just said they, them without trying. Male and female, he created them. Can you make a video explaining to construction companies why they need the ox kit? Yes, I will tell the media team to do that because OSHA said so. Hey, Bear, what's been the funniest thing to happen this week? Mine was scaring our housemate every chance I got to A. Has been hyper. The funniest thing that has happened this week. I don't know. I'll be honest. It's been a pretty grueling week. Had private training, have had a lot of business and ministry stuff going on. I don't know. The funny thing? Phil, what's the funniest thing happened to you this week? You're a pretty funny guy. We need more laughter in our life. We need more laughter in our life. I don't know. I averted my eyes while one woman on our team was breastfeeding her baby, and I didn't know how long it was going to take for her to get the shawl out and whip it out and latch the baby. So I was just like eyes down at the desk for like 2 minutes until everybody realized that I wasn't paying attention anymore. And they were like, hey, you can come up for air now. It's okay. The boobs have been put away. So roger that. I just didn't want to disrespect you. Can we use our HSA for training? No, unfortunately, due to the national insurance companies, that's not possible. That's an uphill battle that we've been fighting for 2 years, and HSA and FSA can be used for kits only. Even though we include a training kit with our training, it won't cover it. So you can argue with your, oh, Sean Race is using the chat, the live chat right now at the website. Very cool. You can argue with your insurance company about it, but we've tried to argue with insurance companies on your behalf, and it just hasn't freaking worked. Because you might not know this, but they're way bigger than we are. Update on Mississippi, please. So we wrapped up in Rolling Fork, Mississippi a couple weeks ago. We were there for 10 days, and then we came home. We did Passover, and then a team of guys went back for 3 days, finished up all of our commitments there, and Rolling Fork had moved from the relief phase to the recovery phase. And relief is meeting the immediate needs of the community: food, water, shelter, medical calls, et cetera, et cetera. The immediate needs. And then obviously we do a lot of debris removal, right? Vegetative and construction and demolition debris. Recovery is the long-term process. Relief can take anywhere from like 1 to 4 weeks. Recovery is the process that can take months, years, hopefully not a decade, to rebuild. And when we're that far from home, we don't typically rebuild. Who's in trouble? What's up? Oh, copy. Boop, boop, boop. What's up, Tony John? From Oxford, Mississippi, now live in the state of Florida. Boo boo doo. Bear took yours and John's at SOE's advice and working 60 plus hours a week. About to be 100% debt free. Awesome. Good job, Cody. That's awesome. Yeah, there. What's up, Medic Mouse? There are years worth of debris down there. That is correct. Is Jesus Christ my Lord and Savior? You bet your ass he is. I have read every word of the New Testament and every word of the Old Testament from Genesis chapter 1, verse 1 to Jeremiah 44 on camera, as well as all of the weekly Torah portions on camera. And it is my goal to read every word of the entire Bible on camera before I'm done with this ridiculous YouTube channel.
You love Jesus?
Yeah,
Dude,
yep, I
me
do.
too.
Oh, dude.
Dude, that's awesome. Do you call him Yeshua?
I do.
Because that's his Hebrew name?
Yeah, because there's no J in Hebrew.
Yeah. Dude. Okay, cool.
Dude spoke Aramaic. Yeah. But I love him. I love that guy. He's awesome.
I love him too.
Yep.
I'd be dead without him.
He's my homeboy. Good job, Chad. That's awesome. Boo 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 boo. Ba 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 da ba da. Oh shit, Trevin. After months of working a 500 kilovolt transmission line, someone forgot to pull the grounds, and it was a blast. I bet it was. You probably blew some stuff up. Mikey started hearing your content a year or so ago and started a weight loss journey. Started at 405 and down to 305 and grew closer to Jesus. Thank you, Barrett. No, first of all, praise Yah. Second of all, good job you. Dude, that's phenomenal. 100 pounds down in a year. That's excellent. Do you believe in the divinity of Christ? Absolutely. God made flesh. Yeah, that's insane. It's in the best way possible. That's insane. Can I buy some sheep from you? Nope. I hook up my homies with my sheep.
Already called dibs.
Yeah. Tato's got dibs on the next batch. What's up, Holly Berry? Thoughts on joining a PD as a God-fearing 20-year-old husband and father? Other options? Well, Parker, that depends on the police department you're talking about. Is it a rural PD or a suburban/urban PD? So, good job, DL. That's awesome. Praise Yah. Boop, boop, boop. Hoping to move out of Florida to the country. Your thoughts on using a 12 gauge as a defense for homes such as Benelli M4, brother? I think home defense is a highly overrated subject in firearms. I think you should use whatever you're comfortable with and you can make hits with. And at what distances? Because, will a 12 gauge at 7 to 15 yards absolutely destroy a target? Yep. But what if that target is holding a knife to your wife's throat? Now I need a point. I got a point target, not an area target, right? So like being able to slip 147 grain jacket at a hollow point or a 55 grain VMAX round right here matters, right? So what's up, Patty? Have you thought of doing an online teen tour class for patrons, you or somebody else? I've put zero thought to that. I'll think on it. We do have teen Bible study in our camp. So thoughts to start a local prepper group, ? Dude, that I have 80 hours of content on that on the internet. That is something that is a reoccurring topic that comes up weekly on Patreon, like weekly. Praise Yah. What's up, Ghost? Because of him and you, I now have two of my brothers reading the scriptures. We read along daily with your videos. No roots, no fruit. Awesome, Ghost. Praise Yah indeed. That's awesome. I'm more of a 77 grain and 175 grain guy myself. Oh, yeah. 77 OTM and 175 grain Sierra Match Kings. Love them. Make a mess of soft targets. What Sabbath traditions do you keep? The ones in the Bible. That's it. Woe to you who have nullified the commands of Elohim with the traditions of men. So we read the Bible and do what it says. It's a medium-sized country town. Sounds good, Parker. I mean, as long as the pay is going to work for your family and you've got a good administration, sounds good. What's up, Justin Riddle? Ian McPhee, what's up, bro? Shalom, brother. Have you considered having your own screen printing done in-house? I know a guy. Oh, sanctified, that's not a conversation we have with 500 other people here. You know that. You know how to get a hold of me. You know how to get a hold of Bob. What do you think of Title 42 dilemma? Somebody didn't watch the brief yesterday morning. Afternoon, Bear Nation. Oklahoma here, keeping the people starting and charging. Good job, Brad. Kerry, what's up, bro? Kerry's been here a long time. Thank you. Did you watch Paul Harrell's new SHTF 5 Top 5 Guns? I have not. I have not watched that yet, but I may. Can I buy coffee? You can totally buy coffee. You can go to disastercoffee.com. You can go get some Moose Run coffee, who's a brother. Well, you can go get mermaid coffee. It's entirely up to you, man. What is your EDC knife, if you don't mind sharing? Well, my EDC knife today is a Spyderco Andorra in the ever popular stainless steel. That is my EDC knife today. And let's be honest, mostly what is this for? Opening packages. That's what it's for. I have, oh man, Risky Krisky's in the house. What's up, dude? Nobody will ever know what Risky Krisky looks like because of that square on his face and all of his Instagram photos. You know, I have had to stick this Andorra in 0 people's kidneys. Not that you couldn't, but it's like mostly for opening Amazon packages. Let's be honest. Just here to chill after a wild and hairy 2 weeks. Ian, I hope you're doing all right, brother. Boop, 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 boop. If you're on Patreon, we are going to do the pelts tonight, probably 7:30 p.m., somewhere in there. I'll post that on Patreon. Question: we have a house in the country in southern state paid for, have chickens and growing veg. That's not a question. That's a statement. You probably hit enter before you meant to. Oh, what's up, Keenan Finkelstein? Thoughts on controlled burns and general fire prevention post SHTF? Pushing in fire breaks around your house, removing anything that can be combustible or can fall on your house within 100 feet or more of the house is good. I like the get a small trailer that a 4-wheeler can pull and put an IBC tote full of water and a pump on it approach. So you can be your own fire department, but more so than that, I really like the ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure approach. So, bless you, DIY and review guy. Rule Panana. Genuinely seeking knowledge. Gosh, they go by so fast. Not starting shit. Point me in the right direction of trusted books, diving deeply into the Old Testament traditions in the New Testament world, please. I'll point you in this direction. Begin reading the Bible at Genesis chapter 1, verse 1, and then also, so read a handful of chapters in Genesis every day, and then start in Matthew chapter 1 at the same time. In the beginning, Elohim created the heavens and the earth. And this is the genealogy of Yeshua Messiah. And just read both of those straight through. Just straight through. And you'll find myriad patterns and overlap in there. Thoughts on reverting downsizing from conventional farm to incorporated homestead elements, doing it, and it's hard mentally to reduce output. So TC, that's just a matter of scope for me. How many people are you trying to feed? Are you doing it to be profitable or are you doing it to be resilient? Okay. Oh, Katie Lynn, hey. What's good, girl? Risky Krisky started a weekly Bible study with my little brothers. It's been refreshing to say the least. Man, I'm super glad to hear that. That's awesome. Update on when the origin facts are shipping. Man, Kevin Timmer got into the chat late. We already talked about that, but like ASAP. We've got stacks of packed inners over there. We've got all the sewn outers. Now it's just a matter of sticking them together and getting them out the door. Do. Hey, how's it going, Gary the Bulldog Prepper? Caleb House raffle. Details coming soon. Also on Patreon, details will be coming soon for Whiskey with Bear, which is a fundraiser for Caleb House. So like we're gonna get together, we're gonna drink whiskey, we're gonna smoke cigars. There's gonna be like a beef tenderloin carving station. It's gonna be a little fancy. It's gonna be awesome. And I think max capacity is 130 people. So yeah, it's gonna be a blast. Bravo Juliet, what's up, man? Boop, boop, boop. What's up, Viking Plumber? Small, but I'm learning. Double XL. but still learning every day. Or I have a brother who likes to say I'm a triple. So yeah, I dig that. Gordon Homestead, what's up? The guy that died on the subway, people were saying he was still breathing after he was laid down, so he wasn't dead to dead. I mean, that guy didn't kill him. Um, well, there's a difference between clinically dead and biologically dead. You learn that in Responder 2. I don't know. I didn't see the video, so I don't know. Seems like I could do both per calorie. Our small farm feeds 500 plus. Beef and grain can just take a little eggs, milk when we don't exchange. One dairy cow is more than 30 more beef cattle. I don't, TC, it's all about scope. So define the problem and then figure out how to fix the problem, right? So if the problem is I need money in my bank account, Homestead's probably not going to be the thing that solves that problem for you. The problem is I need to be more resilient when this stupid system collapses, then a homestead might be a better answer than a farm, because farms are very labor and finance intensive. Homesteads are still labor and finance intensive, but less so because the scale is different. It's smaller. How do you feel about or drones rather? Chinese junk or a useful investment? Well, some of them are Chinese junk and some of them are useful investments. Um, they have their place. I'll just leave it at that. What's up, Sergeant Storms? Fabric carry pouch for the slick kit eventually. Yeah, eventually. Hey, Fo, you get that little thing, the little one? Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's just a teaser, bro. It's just a teaser. I'm, I'm about to get yelled at by everybody in the office. No, we don't have it. Did we send it out to that other guy?
Nope, I think it's over there.
Oh, okay.
You can show her the Cub Scout kit if you want.
Yeah, I mean, that's not really what they're talking about, but I will show it. So just an example of custom kitting. This is a Cub Scout kit that Pack 526 inquired about. So we made these up for Pack 526. It's got what they want in it and a couple other odds and ends. We were like, dude, you can't have a first aid kit without this stuff. So made these up, whipped these up for them. Got a little custom embroidery on there. We do a lot of custom kitting. So like if your agency, department, whatever, your military unit like needs custom stuff, we do that. What are the chances of some night vision content? So a lot of the times when I'm wearing nods, I can't film what I'm doing. But thank you, bro. But it's possible. Just got some PVS 31s in from a company that we may or may not recommend to you at some point. They're going through T&E right now, but they're pretty slick looking. Speaking of, this is a little belt mounted kit. A little belt mounted kit. Here's my hand. Little belt mounted kit right here. And it can be mounted vertically or horizontally on your belt, your duty belt, your gun belt, your war belt, your patent leather belt. You can stow the shears in the back as seen, and then you pop this open. Then inside of here, I've got a cat tourniquet and a pair of chest seals. And then down in this outer pocket, which can also hold Narcan. Yes, I'm talking to you, my Leos. Got a pair of refuge gloves. James Willett is contacting us on the website right now. I've also got an S-Mark bandage and combat gauze. This is hard to do backwards for wound packing right there. So super compact little kit that's in T&E right now. Here you go, Fo. And let me see that other thing on your desk. That right there.
I'm gonna say no.
Come on. I won't show that side. I won't show that side. I won't show the embroidery. We'll just ask them if something they're interested in from Refuge Industries. Okay. Pistol bag. Pistol bag. Super well made pistol bag. Super padded. Like super padded. Like super thick foam right here. And it will hold a first aid kit inside of here. Vacuum sealed first aid kit like so. And then the outer pocket, which I will zip open that you can't see the embroidery for, inside of here, like super well made, hold your mags and all your stuff right here. Like, oh shit, they didn't see it. I had my hand over it. Here's the kit that goes in there. Well, so yeah, Do you recommend carrying Narcan in my IFACs? My area has a lot of methicans. Then I would say yes. And in many places, you can now get Narcan without a prescription, and they'll probably even give it to you. What size laptop will that fit? A very small one or a tablet, but it's not really designed for holding a laptop. It's designed for holding expensive pistols. What's that?
13-inch max.
It'll fit a 13-inch max, says Tato. The adventure bag will fit a 15-inch laptop. I know that. Just the bag. Erica Becker needs one of those. Question: what does the Torah say about cutting our beards? It says, round not the corners of your beard. Now, the question there is, find me a corner here. I don't have any corners. And so the Orthodox Jews, the Hasidot, they interpret that as meaning this right here is the corners. Somehow this is a corner. And so that's why they have the little curly cues right here. The point of that was, think of like an Egyptian pharaoh, because that comes in Leviticus 19, which is all about being set apart. Don't be like the people that you just left, the Egyptians. Well, the Egyptian pharaoh, they had this long goatee, right? And so the sides of their beard would not be there, right? And so what they're saying is like, let your damn beard grow, man. Just let it grow. Like be set apart as Yah is set apart. Leviticus 19, verse 2. You're not Pharaoh, and you don't want to be Pharaoh. Raj. Bear, can you make an Exodus 3 video because you didn't read it in the current one? I'm almost positive I did, but if I didn't, I'd check it out. Yeah, if I missed it, I'll go back and do it, but I'm almost positive I did an Exodus 3 video. Boop, boop, boop. Recommendation for stashing a kit at the other end of the property as a just in case. Oh, yeah, that's called a cache. Yeah. What would you need to have if you had to run out of your house while it was on fire in the middle of the night, or somebody was shooting at you in the middle of the night, or whatever? The zombie horde approaches and we got to go. Yep. I like my goatee. Roger that, Yankee Watchdog. I like it too. I can't grow a beard, so I hope Yah isn't too mad at me. Well, neither can Tato, and I don't think Yah's mad at him about it, so. Ever thought of doing the audio for the Scriptures Bible app? Not even a little bit, man. It has never crossed my mind. 5 businesses, 2 ministries, wife, children, homestead, camp, tribe, free time. No, it's never crossed my mind even a little bit. Plus, I say too many 4-letter words for any Bible app to want me to read their Bible. I don't think that's going to work. What do you recommend for a kit training for a high school kid that could save them, that I could have them throw in their backpack? A slick kit or a desk kit, both of which would work great for that. As for training, come to class and or watch the trauma medicine playlist on this channel. It's just click the playlist tab, watch the trauma medicine playlist. But a high school kid can absolutely do Responder 1 and Responder 2. The minimum age for Responder 3 is 18, and that's more of a liability thing because we do a lot of shit in Responder 3. But watch the trauma medicine playlist. And if you really want to get some reps and sets in, get a trainer kit from Refuge Medical, and then go through the trauma medicine playlist and do all the stuff that's in there. Is Refuge hiring? Nope, not currently. Any jobs with the ministries? Nope, not currently. Our turkey hunting went to check the time and just happened you were alive. Out turkey hunting. What's up, Off Grid? What's up, Edby? Yes, I think most people have video. Do you like Sig Sauer guns? I mean, it falls into the department of Bear, what striker fired 9mm pistol should I get? I don't care. One that you can shoot. I got a Glock 19 on my hip right now. I don't care. I don't care. But their rifles are so much better, and they got the military contract for the M5 and the M50 and the 250. I don't care. I just don't care. How do you like the Grassman backpack? I love Squatch bags. I love them. You ever read The Second Coming by Yates? Yep. Go out there and do the things. Love your work. Thanks, DJ the Chef. Is AI a threat? Very possibly. Very possibly. Very possibly. I'm like 100% of the opinion that it's just a matter of time before we take these Babylonian rectangles of death, as my brother Saws calls them, and throw them the F away. stomp on them, smash them with a sledgehammer, burn them with fire, then bury them underneath the dirt. So yeah. What's up, Quixotic One? Do you like the Diamondback pistol? No, I've never shot a Diamondback pistol. Guys, don't ask me for gun recommendations because I don't care. It's kind of like to me, like, what moves should I use on my wife later? I don't know. Whichever ones work. Like, it's none of my business. I don't care. Like, I don't care. I'm unimpressed by firearms across the board. Do they work? If they work, 2 thumbs up. If they don't work, I don't care. I'm not involved in the 7-inch versus 10.3 versus 10.5 versus 11.4 versus 16 versus 18 versus 20-inch barrel debate, the 5.56 versus 7.62 short debate, the 6.5 Creedmoor versus 308/7.62 by 51 millimeter NATO debate. I don't care. I don't care because your context and usage is probably going to be different than mine. I don't care. I run a 9 millimeter, I run a 5.56, I run a 45, I run a 308, I run a 12 gauge. There's my top 5 calibers right there. 9 millimeter, 45, 7.62 51, 5.56 by 45 millimeter NATO, and 12 gauge. That solves all of my problems and then some. I don't have to shoot polar bears in the face. I don't have to make 1,000-meter shots. That's what I think about all that shit. Recommendations for US-made backpacks. Squatch gear. What's up, Steven? Shalom, brother. That's right, Moshe. How you doing? What's up, Cassie? I'm doing good. How you doing, Cassie? Matthew Spalding is now chatting with us via the live chat. What's up, Matthew? Recommendation for line gear for small-framed people. I run into problems when I try to add all 3 lines at once. Yep. So part of that is tolerance stacking. There's only so much space on a body. It's a challenge. So I would get into the criticality of the gear. What do you need? Not what do you want or what's a good idea. What do you need? What's up, Erica Becker? Thank you. You and the First Lady of Bear Nation are amazing. I appreciate that. Where is she? Honey! Honey! She's meeting with Bob. Gosh, whatever. The ruckus. Would responder 1 be good for a 10-year-old boy? 10 might be a little too young. There's some graphic imagery in there. I mean, like, some bodies that have experienced trauma. I don't know. We've had students as young as 8 years old, but they were very mature 8-year-olds. And so it depends on the child, because there's some 10-year-olds that I would be 100% comfortable leaving at home for an hour or 2 while I ran to town. There's other 10-year-olds that there's no way. They would set the house on fire and everybody would be dead when I got back. So I think it has a lot to do with how mature your 10-year-old is. But there's graphic imagery. We've had grown-ass adults get lightheaded and or passed out a couple of times in responder 1, which to me is interesting because it's the tip of the iceberg. What's up, Rick? Thanks for the $5. What's your opinion on the Truth Unedited YouTube channel? I have no opinion. I didn't know they existed until you posted that. So, okay, hubby will go then. Love what you do, Bear. Thanks for the inspiration. Thank you, Melissa. Caroline could do R1, but I wouldn't leave her home alone. Oh, she has leadership skills. Good time to invest in CB radios now. Maybe. I think it maybe as the emergency portion, maybe of a commo plan. The thing to understand with any commo is there's no such thing as secured commo, and I don't care how many privacy codes your handheld radio has. You don't have 256-bit encryption. Maybe if you get into DMRs, maybe. But I can still tell you're transmitting. I might not know exactly what you're transmitting, but I can still tell you're transmitting and direction find your transmissions. So maybe, and you definitely don't have any of that with a CB radio. Here's my evolving opinion on commo. None of that fancy shit matters if you can't talk to people with your mouth face to face. And most of y'all, and I say this with love, suck at commo face to face. You're really bad at it. And how do I know that? Because you're human and people suck at commo face to face. Then once you start introducing time and distance and technology into that equation, it doesn't get better. It gets worse. It gets worse. It gets more difficult to effectively communicate the more layers you put in between there. So, like, if you can't talk to somebody face to face right now, I don't care what kind of radio you have. Bye for now, DL. Shalom, brother. Gloria, blessings from Florida. Blessings from Oklahoma. Nasty Nizzle says 2 meters FM. Bebop bop ba da boo. My buckets of vegetables are coming in nicely. That's awesome. Recommendation for a bug out vehicle, probably an SUV, right? Again, depends. Do you live in Alaska? Do you live in Toronto? Do you live in Florida? Do you live in Maine or New York City or Saskatchewan or LA or Dallas? It depends. Or if you can, you want to bug in. Or if, you know, shelter in place. And if you have to bug out, like you want to blend in, right? So I like a four-wheel drive, four-door pickup truck. You guys have seen my truck. That's what I have. A four-wheel drive, four-door pickup truck. I can tow whatever the hell I want to tow. I can drive wherever the hell I want to drive as long as it's not too muddy. Sean Race is live chatting on the website right now. What's up, Sean? 67 Dodge Power Wagon. Yeah, back when Dodge used to make trucks. I like it. Grateful Preps. Appreciate you. Thank you.
I was actually going to mention the power wagon.
Yeah.
It's badass.
Yeah. Yeah. The old school Power Wagons. Hey, the Bear Nation loves you and is saying hi.
Hi, Bear Nation.
You want to say hi back to them? Well, look who it is. Look who it is.
Shalom, y'all.
Yeah.
Are we like live streaming right now?
No, we're going to do Patreon later.
Oh, okay.
I was just killing some time. Figured I'd talk to the peeps.
Mm.
So I'm talking to some peeps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I used to live north of Seattle. I don't know what we're talking about.
There's 100 different conversations
okay.
going on over here.
Yep.
Yep. Then you saw the light and you bugged out of Seattle.
I did.
Yeah.
I could not do the misty 9 months of misty rain and
Nope.
2 hours of traffic for 20 miles.
Nope. Nope.
I was done with that.
Like Dallas with bad weather.
Exactly.
Oh,
exactly.
Oofda. No, we're still doing the Patreon live stream later.
Okay. Cool.
I just found out it's going to cost $10,000 to fix the AC here. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's only 92 degrees outside right now.
Yeah.
Not 100 and something.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah,
we can just put we can get a whole bunch of those coolers and dump a bunch of ice in them with the fans, and we'll just make our own AC.
So what I was thinking was we could get Dudley to get the dump truck and to get that 50 tons of horse manure we have at the house to bring it here, and then we would get a telehandler with a bucket, put it up on the roof. Then we do the Three Sisters method to spread the cow manure out. You know, corn, squash, and beans.
Right.
And then we'd have
the roof into
we'd have a living roof with evaporative cooling, and we produce food.
Yeah.
And then we spend $96,000 to replace the roof when it collapses from the weight of it. Yeah, that's my thoughts. That's why they pay me the big bucks. I got it all figured out.
Michael, we still do Thirsty Thursday. It's just a Patreon exclusive.
True.
So
join
Patreon.
There's fewer rapscallions.
Yep.
In the chat. I honestly, guys, I got tired of the same 50 questions over and over again on Thirsty Thursday.
Right.
And then like all that accusatorial, are you a Jew? Like, no, dude. Like, how many Bible videos do I have to do before you figure that out? So finally got to Idaho, left Washington in the rearview mirror. Good job.
Yeah. I would agree with that statement.
Mario Ramos for the AC. Thanks, bro.
Bless you.
That'll get ice for the first cooler. Thank you, Mario. That's awesome. So speaking of Three Sisters, is it Torah observant? Yeah, you're talking about mixing your seed, and a lot of people take that differently than they should. Imagine it's talking about a field. Do not mix the seed of your field, not your garden. And the reason for that is different things require different growing temperatures, different amounts of sunlight, different fertilization, different water requirements. And so when you mix your seed in your field, it's going to be counterproductive.
Right. If you had a field with wheat, rye, and barley.
Yeah.
And you go to harvest, you can't harvest those individual grains when they're all interplanted.
Yep. Exactly. So, right, Howard, it's not Jewish stuff, it's the Father stuff. Exactly. It's also messianic, dude. Like, we 100% believe in Messiah. So, stay survived. Not a Jew, but my mom low key thinks I'm in a cult. Yeah, my cult leader is Jesus. So, come at me, mom. Um, and so but to Raincat's point, in a garden, you can companion plant very well and walk out into the woods and look, everything's companion planted.
Yep.
Even wild prairie and grasslands, there's still companion planting going on there. But to my wife's point, if you took wheat, rye, and barley and planted it all in the same field at the same time, you'd have a shit show on your hands.
Yeah.
So, always first apply logic to the Torah. Like, how does this make sense?
Yep.
Right? How's the garden this year? That's a great question.
It is most excellent. Everything that I've gotten in the ground or in a bed is growing great. I'm not having much issue with insects yet. All my greens went to bolt, so that kind of sucks.
Yeah, because it went from 40 to 80 here in 3 days.
It went from like 60s, 70s to like 90s, and as soon as it was 90 and full sun, all the greens were like, "Woo, flowers!"
Yep.
So, and we didn't really get to eat off of them before they went to flowers. So, because then they tend to get bitter.
Yep.
But
Proof.
I'll seed save, and we will
do it again
next year, and hopefully over the winter. That's my goal, is to get my my dilapidated greenhouse that the plastic tore off of fixed and use more rigid panels in that construction and start it again.
Yep. Yo, Pendantic, I did say oofta. Oofta. We say oofta all the time. True? True. We know some of those Minnesotans. I'm working on expanding my indoor garden. Outdoor garden doesn't do well over 100 degrees. Yeah, that's a problem right there.
Well, and the same with like Oklahoma sun. Like Oklahoma sun fries a lot of full sun plants. And so I've had to really pay attention to that and, plant certain things against the house where the sun isn't hitting it after 2 p.m. Plant certain things out front where they get the afternoon sun with some shade, for like a few hours and some shade. So you just got to play with your property and
So hold on, I got 2 super chats back to back. Keenan Finkelstein said, "Hey, is there a tour for auto cannibalism, aka eating your fingernails?" So eating your fingernails is usually a result of trauma and anxiety, and we are not given to a spirit of fear. So fix the underlying condition, then don't do that, because it's just an outward symbol of your inward heart and mind state. So that would be my recommendation there. And then Salty Drenger said, "Hey Bear, I watched Ben from Suspicious Observers. I was wondering what the Bible has to say about rainbows and the worldwide flood." So Salty, we also watch Ben every night. And I like Ben Davidson a lot. I've had him on the show. He's a great guy. The Bible says the earth will not be destroyed again with the flood. And so that's honestly the primary reason I don't live above 6,000 foot elevation right now. True. And Ben's argument to that, because I asked him about that in the show that we did together, was, well, yeah, essentially in Jerusalem, in the Middle East, over there in Israel, that wouldn't have been an issue because of the way the earth turned, but everywhere else, yes. And so God won't destroy that part of the earth again with the flood. But that's not what the Bible says. The Bible says God will not destroy the earth again with a flood. And as an indicator there, the Bible talks about very far-flung areas as well. It's not just Middle East centric. Yes, it does focus on those areas, but it talks about some very, talks about Europe and Asia and Africa and the places to the north and you know so forth and so on. And so that being said, the Father called everybody I know and love here from somewhere else, and if He tells us to pack our shit and go somewhere else, we'll go somewhere else. And that's I'm leaving that in His hands now.
Right. But for now, He told us to be here. So, and if a 2-mile high wave comes crashing into the United States, yeah, we'll probably get flooded. But
Shalom, Champ du Soleil. Are we going to see you for Shabbat? Maybe. We'll talk offline. Wish y'all lived closer. Brownies baking here.
oh yeah,
We have like 24 cupcakes over there that came from Chick-fil-A. I'll have you know I've had 0 cupcakes today. Yes? Awesome. Awesome. Bear, should I invest my money in preps or my side business or saving up to coup hemp to a homestead? That depends on what your debt situation and your population density looks like. But if coup hemp is on the table, I would move in that direction. What are we going to do if Yellowstone ever blows up? What's the number one rule of real estate? Location, location, location. Where? Where are you relative to Yellowstone? I'm going to, I don't know, eat sheep. But the ash cloud and the darkening of the sky, I know, it could be bad, right?
mm-hmm.
Bro, I've seen your yard flooded as bad as it's ever going to get. Everyone made it. Right? Right, brother Alex? Exactly. Plus, I'll also throw this out there. We have brothers, very close brothers, in the mountains. So, like,
Mm-hmm.
we got plans. We got plans. If y'all says go, we got plans on where to go.
Right.
Tim Harper. I looked for Refuge Medical at America's largest gun show, the Wanamaker show in Tulsa. Hopefully you'll be there this fall. 10,000 plus attended daily. So part of that is like we don't do business on Saturday, and so that like shows and stuff like that don't tend to be profitable for us. And also, the bulk of our business is direct to consumer, like through the website. And so it costs a lot of money to go and do a show like that, and the return on investment is typically lower than if we just stayed our asses home. It's just a fact. Turban Yellow, thank you. Thank you, Grandma Joe. $50 from Grandma Joe. Like when you used to go see your grandma, at least for me, I'd go see my grandma and you'd be sneaking out the door, or you'd be going out the door, like back to get in the car after hanging out with grandma, and she'd like slip you a 20. She'd be like, "That's for you, honey. Get something nice."
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Grandma Joe. I feel like that right now.
Yeah.
Grandma slipped us a 50 as we're getting back into the car with mom. That's awesome. 0 debt in the same medium country town. Awesome. Then do it. Come out of here, my people. Join the PD. Do the things. Smitty of the Rust. At that point, with natural disaster that big, pray. Yeah. What else are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Prevailing winds, man.
Mm-hmm.
The Father's pretty good with wind. I don't know if you guys know that, because the word for wind is also the word for spirit, which is also ruach, which is also the breath of life.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if He made us from dirt, I'm pretty sure He can handle the wind. And I'm also pretty sure when the volcanoes explode, it's not going to surprise Him. In fact, Yeshua talked about it in Matthew 24. Tony Sandoval, are you related to Pete Sandoval, the drummer from Morbid Angel, the commando, the man with 8 arms?
Can't find the small cat.
Oh, it doesn't exist yet. It doesn't exist, Tony. I was just teasing it. Doesn't exist yet. And really, it's a law enforcement kit. I don't even know who's going to be able to get it, man. I don't know. I'm out here doing T&E right now. If you guys want it, tell me. And I'm like, maybe we'll get it in the store. If not, we'll just sell it to cops. How do we identify the Antichrist? You read 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 from the mouth of Shaul of Tarsus, a.k.a. the Apostle Paul in the New Testament, where it makes it absolutely clear that the Antichrist is the lawless one and that lawlessness is the working of Satan. Ooh, I said the quiet part out loud. We're not related. I'd like one for work. I'll help with T&E. Okay, email sales@Refuge Medical and Fo will get you hooked up. I'm working T&E right now too. Roger that, Kevin. I thought long on downsize to Petersburg, Alaska. Oh, that's right. Sergeant Storms, thank you. Reminder, send images of your kits in the wild to Refuge, media@refugemedical.com. Please and thank you.
We are getting in some great picks.
Yeah.
I was just talking to Lauren today.
And what does the winner get?
$250 gift card and
a video from who?
You.
No, from Ty.
Oh, Ty.
I get a video from Ty.
Ty's the famous one on the internet?
Yeah.
Okay.
You haven't heard of Ty Independent? I've just been a placeholder this whole time. I've just been building it up for Ty to take over. So, too soon? Too soon? That's right. We got to hit 200K first. I forgot. I apologize. You mentioned you can use HSA to purchase the Refuge medical kits. How do you do that? If you have an HSA card, you put it in just like you would a debit card at checkout.
If you have an HSA FSA card that actually has a or MasterCard logo on it, you can use it at our website.
Okay.
It has to have a credit card logo on it.
Gotcha.
Because there are some like internal savings accounts. So
you're so damn smart.
Make sure that it has the Visa or MasterCard logo. And as long as it does, then you can input it just like you would a normal credit card in that. Power off. Connect to your little Bluetooth thing.
How about now?
Sound gone.
Can you hear me now? There we go. 5x5. I didn't know it was using the Bluetooth. I guess it's using the Bluetooth.
You need to turn off your Bluetooth when you do these things.
You need to turn off your Bluetooth when you do live streams.
Not the first time. Can y'all hear me? Do I need to speak into his ear? Whisper sweet nothings.
It's back above water now. Thanks, Giles. Oh my goodness. All right, so listen, help us afford the $10,000 air conditioning bill so that we don't die of heat stroke. Go to refugemedical.com and buy shit so we don't die. Oh man. I can hear Hami better than Bear. That's fun.
Nice.
Hami is 5x5. Roger. I don't know. You guys know. Bear Nation is the promo code for free shipping, right?
Yes.
But I think we got free shipping going in the store. If you're on Patreon, hey man.
Yeah, it's free shipping for everyone right now.
Yeah.
No code needed.
So there's like, but what are we gonna give the Bear Nation then?
Our love.
I'll tell you what. If you know the name of the American-made company that we just partnered with to produce the survival kits that are coming out in their special camouflage, the name of that company gets you a percentage off at checkout. Yeah. So, Brandon, K, Prairie. Stop it. No, you're blowing it for everybody. Jeez, Ghost.
You weren't supposed to say it publicly.
Alex Storm. Okay, we will put the belt kits in the store. But no, I really just wanted to hang out with you guys. Had some time to kill this afternoon, which is rare. It's been rare that we've just done an off-the-cuff live stream on YouTube. And so it's an hour in. I'm going to get back to work. I hope y'all are having an awesome Thursday. Thanks for hanging out with us at the Refuge HQ. Thanks for hanging out with me and my wife. Remember, #AC. Shit. Start a business. It'll be wonderful. Everything will be great. It's so easy. Oh, you made some money? Cool.
It's rainbows and
Set
unicorns.
it all on fire. The AC's broken. Woo! Yeah. It'll be all right. We have a good AC guy. It's just the ACs in this building are old, and the compressor is shot, and so it's like at that point you might as well, for the cost of the new compressor and the Freon, which is up to $110 a pound,
Yeah, it's
you might as well
ridiculous.
just buy another unit.
Mhm.
And so, whatever. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Goza, what's up, Goza? Okay, we gotta go. Shalom. Bless you all. See you on Patreon later.
Shalom.
Bear out.